Hi, my name is Raina, and in this video, I want to do a quick tutorial and show you how I create Facebook success quotes using two websites. So I already have a success Facebook quote that I created, and I want to go ahead and show you how to do one just like this. So I first start by going to Google. You can always go to Pinterest. And basically what I'm doing is just finding a quote. So you can just type in quotes, success quotes, motivation quotes, inspirational quotes, and you'll find a lot of different quotes that will pull up. Once I've selected my quote, I'll go ahead and open up a separate notepad and just kind of type that in there, and I'll show you what we're going to do with that later. Okay, so then I go over to pexels.com. Now, this is a website I use to find free stock photos and videos, okay, from other creators who do photography. All right, now these are all free. And just to kind of show you what you have access to, or as far as what type of images you have access to, I'm just going to kind of go through this really quickly just to show you. They got some real high quality photos. As you can see, there's beautiful landscape photos. We have mountain, well, I did mountains. I like to type in dark, and I actually love these photos. I love the landscape, I love the dark and light. Those are three of the ones that I type in a lot and kind of just go through all the photos. As you can see, they're really high quality, beautiful photos. Now, once you find a photo that you're going to use, here's the dark one. I just like the way that looks. And then I'll show you what it looks like with light. But once you find a photo that you want to use, you're basically going to go ahead and select it. So let's say, for example, I liked, here, we'll choose that. Okay. Now, if this is a photo that you like, actually, you know what? I'm going to choose, we'll choose this. No, I don't like the vertical photos. I like them horizontal. Here's a nice one. Okay, so this is a pretty cool photo. So what you can do is if you click this drop down arrow, you'll actually have the option to change or choose from different sizes. You can even customize it to a size that you need, okay? But once you find the image that you want to use, you'll just click free download, and you'll see here it's going to pop in and drop that photo and save it to my computer. It's taking a little long. My internet connection is kind of slow. Anyway, while that's going ahead and deciding when it wants to drop the photo into my computer, I actually already have a photo preset. So once you find that photo, what you want to do is then I used a website called Pixter, as you can see here. Now, I don't pay for this. You can actually use or load up to 5 of these quotes like I have here. And on the 5th one, there, you just seen it drop. It just saved it to my computer. So that way you can go back and look for the image later on that you're wanting to use for the background. But as you can see here, I have a couple that I've already created. So if I go to my designs, you'll see I have 4 here. I do believe it's on the 5th one. After the 5th one, if you try to come back in, it's going to have you, you're going to have to delete one of them, 2 of them, all of them, whichever one you want. I keep this because I don't like to continuously come in and have to, you know, reposition my logo and reposition, you know, my website that I have here on the photo. Now, I'm going to show you how to actually create the post now. So I like this font, and what I'm going to do is I'm using this as a template. So I'm going to say use image. If you scroll down up under that, you'll be able to use that image. Okay. And I'm just going to click right on the photo and I'm going to hit backspace. All right. The next thing you want to do is find the photo that you saved to your computer from Pexels. So I already have a photo. So I'm going to go into my file and I'm going to pick that photo there. Okay, that's the photo I chose. So you're going to move over here to images, add image, upload image, upload images, and then I'm going to find that. So that was named Blur Bookcase. Let's see here, Blur, here it is, Blur Book Stack. All right, so it's going to download to the gallery, and then what I'm going to do is just click on that plus sign and it'll add it. Now I already have that image uploaded, so I'm going to click on the plus sign. Once it drops it in there, you're going to resize it. I'm just going to stretch it all the way out, and then I'm going to reduce the size of this screen so I can bring that bottom portion up, and then I can zoom in again. I'm going to click outside in the blank space, and I'm going to go ahead and actually click back on that because I need to bring the text to the front. We're going to click on move element down. That'll bring the logo, my website, and also the existing quote to the front. Okay. Click out in the blank space, and now we're going to work on the text. Moving back to the left panel, I'm going to remove the existing quote, come to my notepad, and I'm going to copy, and I'm going to paste that quote here. Okay. And actually, I like it all caps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to earn more, you must learn more. Now, I really love, this is my favorite font to use. It's called Vast Shadow. So once I have that created, then you definitely want to give credit where credit is due. Now, this is not my quote. I didn't come up with it. It is a Brian Tracy quote. So I'm definitely going to add his name to that. So I'm going to click on text, add text. Another text box will appear. I want to change that color to white. And I'm going to put his name in all caps. And then we're going to switch the font to Vast Shadow, just because I want everything the same. And I'm going to stretch this out just a little bit. And I'm going to move this right up under there. As you can see the lines, it's starting to kind of center it for you. Okay. So once you've dropped that there and you've got your logo, and it's basically the same thing, you would just go ahead and upload your logo under images, and then you can go ahead and drop that in there the same way that we did the photo. Okay. Now, once you have everything in place, the next thing I do is I click on just the background because I want my text to pop. So up top here on the upper bar, you can go ahead and adjust the opacity of the background photo. And I like to take mine all the way down to about 35, 40. You can kind of gauge it depending on the photo that you're using. Another thing too is if I was to move that, you'll see that I have a black foundation, a black background under that. So that's actually going to darken it too. It's definitely going to make a difference when, you know, when you're either bringing down the opacity or increasing it. So I like mine a little dark just because I want that text to pop, as you can see here. Now if I was to increase that, it's actually going to, whoops, it's actually going to be so bright, you see, and that doesn't look really good because I want that text to stand out. So I'm going to bring it back to about 40, no, 35 is good. I like that. Okay. And then once you get done, you're going to name your image up here. I'm just going to put quote, save image. Once that is done, you'll click download. Scroll to the bottom of that photo, click download again. This window will appear. You want to make sure it's PNG. Download PNG. And it's going to render the photo, and as you can see that arrow, it dropped it right down in there. I'm going to pull it up just to show you it has been saved to the computer. And voila, there it is. And that is how I go about creating a Facebook success quote. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. My name is Reina. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you got value from this video today, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you can be informed of any new content I upload, and definitely leave me a comment if you got some value out of this. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.